I wonder if the title screen changes if you go to different environments. Huh. That's something now to look forward to. Anyway, welcome back. My name is XCA, and welcome back to Pokemon Legend Arceus. You know, saying that, I wish there was like something more like Pokemon, The Legend of Arceus, you know? Because saying Pokemon Legend Arceus is kind of like saying we forgot a few syllables and we didn't have enough RAM space to put in those letters in. But anyway, last time I ended up catching Geodude and Stantlers. I was more surprised. But not only that, the evolution, the animation for him, was pretty damn cool. I evolved my Starly to Staravia and my Shinx to Luxio. I think today's the day that I'm going to actually take on the Alpha Pokemon. I want to actually know exactly what I'm up against, but I feel as though I need to evolve maybe my Zubat or my Rowlet. I don't know. I'm still deciding on that factor. So, how about we get back to it and see what we're gonna do? Oh yeah, last time there was also that! A flying Gyarados! Man, the sun animation actually looks good. But what the heck is a Gyarados literally flying around for? Not only that, it's lagging. You know what? Now's not the time to literally get to this point. I need to keep training, catching, and whatnot. Oh, Stantlers. Okay, so I can't do anything about that. Good to know. Okay, before I needed to do anything, I needed to check this. Alright, everyone is up and ready to go. Evening, Mai. Oh, so even your professor decided to join us. What? Phew, thank goodness I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha. Now could I? You know, I find it really hard to believe that you literally have a functioning camera here in this modern era. I suppose that is your business. Fine. As long as you stay out of the way. This is Deer Track Heights. This is where I long come to pay tribute to the special Pokemon. A Pokemon descended from one of those ancient blessed by my almighty Sinnoh.
What the fuck is that?
Did that sounded a bit delayed? That's not it. That's only a troublemaker, here to disturb the peace with its ruckus. Okay, it sounds a little better, but it still sounds like it's delayed from me in a way. And that's what you're here for, Steven. To drive that interloper from this place. I'll assure your Pokemon are ready for battle. Wait! Upon my word, what a large specimen. Little wandering alpha Pokemon are feared across the land if they all are oversized as this one. Exactly. They're not only big though. They are strong and may know moves that others of their kind do not. Wait, I'm going up against a gigantic bug that knows moves that it doesn't know from its move pool? Can I catch it? Because if I can, I want to. They're not to be thrived with. Let me tell you, nevertheless. I believe you are stronger still than this alpha. So go show it that, beyond any mistaking. Be careful, Steven. Size is a potential weapon in and of itself. No doubt this alpha is a powerful and hardy foe. If you must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. I am here for battle. It went right through you. Alright, I burned it. Okay, Aerial Ace. That's something. Let's try with a heavy ball. All right, I caught it. Big boy is mine. You really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone beat an alpha like that, it truly reminds me of the legendary hero of old. Well, best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing off against such a foe. I like you, Mai. What in the world? Is that God? It's the great Weirdeer. At last, Stantler has an evolution after all these years. I wonder how you evolve in this game. He looks upon you with kindness, Steven. I say the great Weirdeer has taken a liking to you. That is fortunate. He is an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanded of a Hisuian while bearing a human on its back. A human he deems worthy at least. He is a blessing to us all. Remarkable, truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride on it. Why, it's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola. How do you know about that? Have you been to Alola? Wait, of course, Rowlet. I am so stupid. He got a Rowlet from Alola. And the fact that he actually knows about that, I'm so stupid. He was also in Johto and also in Unova. I really need to remember this continuity. Professor Lovington, Stephen. Captain Celine sent me. She said that once Stephen carries out this request, we'll be able to set up a base camp. About that. I know this was a joint decision by Adaman and the commander, but still, it is truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this. The Hisuian region is a land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with Pokemon, then I imagine you should also be allowed to use this land. The Great Weirdair has taken a liking to Stephen as well. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan's leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. Why, thank you, Mai. I really do like you. If we want to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we'll need to stop fearing them and start getting to know them better. That starts with completing the Pokédex. Anyway, we should be able to have that base camp set up once the construction corps arrives. So, where exactly are we setting base? Oh, we're setting it here. Here we have it, our new base camp upon Deer Track Heights. I call it the Heights Camp. Clever, Professor, very clever. From now on, when you set out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to this base camp to start your exploration directly from here. Having another base camp to start from will be a great help on our surveys. Nice work today, everyone. What say we all head back to the Wallflower? Okay. That's a lot of cash. Oh, so that's what forms mean. The different types of male and female. Wait a minute. Was that really a difference? The head. Holy crap. I don't see a difference between that. Oh, the little fur on their head is different. Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, please. And make it for 3 today as well. Have you all heard the great news? Grave news. That Frenzy Cleaver from the rumors. It ended up mutilating some of our gravity folks who went out to investigate it this morning. The medical corps has a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. Oh. This is the cleaver that was reported struck by a powerful lightning, yes? I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, its further investigation is in order, and the Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Steven here can handle things just fine. Yeah, let the young 15-year-old handle work like that. Just looking at her face, I can agree. Are you certain? I've heard Cleaver is almighty. Even alpha Pokemon don't compare to him. Now, you forget that the strength of Pokemon are key items of information that we of the Survey Corps are dutifully bound to research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for the clear head and fighting fit physical, I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. And you people can dig it in. The next day. Good morning, Stephen. You should hurry to the commander's office before he decides to use you for sumo practice. There you are. Let's hurry to headquarters. Look who's being punctual. Finally realize you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a scum. Ooh, who are these two? There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My Pokemon follow the true Almighty Sinnoh that front all of the creation and the ruler of space. You should have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me? Are you really suggesting that you make better use of time than we make of vast Hisuian space? Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time. Almighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I worry you will get lost in the pointlessness vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me? Get lost? In Almighty Sinnoh's great rift to the Pearl Clan? In a world very basis? You wish. I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Komodo's office. I believe it was you who started this. I like the designs. You can feel the tension when those two show up. You haven't met them, have you? The woman with the reverence for space is Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. And the man who was going on and on about time, Adamant, leader of the Diamond Clan. The Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan grudgingly coexist at the moment. Apparently, things used to be less peaceful. But the boss, I mean, the commander is waiting. We should save this conversation for after you report to him. How goes the survey? We're getting along great here, as you can tell. Wait, what's happened to Beautifred? Beautifred evolved. Finally, it became a Silcoon.
No.
I hate to break it to you, pal, but that's a Cascoon. Just a little longer, and it will blossom into a Beautifly. You could do it, Beautifred. I don't want to break his heart, but he'll figure out eventually that it's not what he thinks it is. Oh, so this is the lab, and well, there's a few missions. Let's see. Carolus. I am not good at pronouncing names, so if I butcher them, I'm sorry. Carol Rista from the Security Corps has a request for us. Something to do with Zubat, I believe. Talk to the good lady and investigate as necessary, if you please. Playing with Bidoof. Oh, playing with Drifloon. It seems several people have spotted a Drifloon playing with one of the village children. Oh boy. Miki from the Security Corps can tell you more. Speak with her and get to the bottom of this. I'm guessing this is where they snatch up kids come into play. Bothersome Bidoof, this is the one. It seems a band of troublesome Bidoof keeps sneaking into the village and causing trouble. Talk to Sugumi from the Security Corps and see if you can help set things in order. Oh, look at the little Cynical on the fireplace. Oh, wow. It's in a fish tank. Hello. I was just in there. How did I get back out? What do you intend to do about Cleaver, Commander Kamado? He may be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adamant. Time waste is lost. Well, tell me, what do you want us to do? Cleaver is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan. Is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where a lord of the Pearl Clan concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats, just like we used to be. But even folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone got to do something here. Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own? Honored nobles? I don't believe I said that. through it, maybe. You might as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleaver into such a violent frenzy. I'd like to know that myself. This is a first, as far as my clan knows too. I see if you have arrived. This is Steven, our newest member of the Survey Corps. Ah, I heard from May you earn Weirdeer's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm Adamant, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. But that's a mouthful. Just call me Adamant. If you came from beyond the space-time rift, could you be from space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Ira, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords. Which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through that rift? I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleaver before deciding what must be done? You'll send this stranger, who supposedly fell from the rift to study Cleaver? This newcomer with no experience? Say the leader with almost no experience. Ooh!
Gotcha, bitch!
He literally got you with something. I may not know the beef, but man, that was one sick burn. Being a good leader isn't a matter of time. It's a matter of embracing Hisuian's vastness without fear. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give this kid a chance. I'm sold. Commander, let's try this your way. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good you are galaxy folks really are. With all your weird ways. Putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you. That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hisuian vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Steven. I order you to study Cleaver and help us find the truth of this situation. Cool. Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Great. Well, that's settled. And there's no time like the present. The Lord of the Woods, Cleaver, is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you have yet encountered can compare to his strength. Be warned. Listen to me. The Galaxy Exploration Team has come to the Hisuian region as a group of outsiders. So might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relationship with the Diamond and Pearl clans. Understand? Join me downstairs, Steven. We'll cover the details of this new mission. Great. I'm gonna be fighting this new evolution of Scyther. How do I know it's a new evolution? Because of the freaking trailer. Ah, good. You're already here. Professor Lavington, the briefing, if you please. Yes, let's get right to it. So, Steven, I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleaver's frenzy state. But as you're aware by now, Cleaver is an almighty thing. Nigh invincible even. The security corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleaver when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't come close to catching him. It seems he is a far tricky opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they've riled. I like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Lady, do you have any idea who I am? I've been Pokemon champion from other regions, from different versions of games. But in this one, I don't know. But still, have confidence in me, would you? Very well. Let's go over the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clans received their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call noble seats. So perhaps a good starting point for our research could be to find out what sort of offerings they normally leave for this Cleavire. Steven, may we speak with you? Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it's connected to this world, to a whole other world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. So, if you fell through that space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time. By Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Yeah, God chose me out of 1 billion people on the planet just to come back in time to do what exactly? Think about it. You might have been swimming in that divine might. Well, I got a favor to ask you, oh amazing time traveler. Don't just study Clearfire, quell his frenzy. Well, you certainly catch us at a good time, young Adamant. We were just discussing our next step with regards to this whole Cleavire situation. Oh? You might be that Galaxy Team scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometimes. Now, let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl Clan types have a lot of respect of Cleavire. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods? I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too. but it's hard for them to come right out of and ask those galaxy teams, of all people, for help. And the truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. A Pokemon dear to us, off in the mountains, has flown into some same type of frenzy as Cleavire. Now, there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've got a lot to share Hisuian, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. But there aren't many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we got. You'll find Cleavire at Grand Tree Arena. That's in the very heart of the Heartwoods. His warden is a boy named Liam? Liam is a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know? He'll tell you all about his beloved Cleavire, whether you wished him to or not. Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. He certainly left quickly once he finished talking. I suppose he really values his time. Can we stop with the time puns already? We get it. It's a reference to the Pokemons Dialga and Palkia. Adam and May weren't wrong, you know? If you're to study and perhaps even quell Quiver, your best start by visiting his abode. Our new heist camp would be a handy place for setting out towards Grand Tree Arena. And you should stop by the passenger too. You want to choose the best Pokemon to bring. I don't even know the typing for Cleavire. Finding yourselves unable to pick up the materials you came across. Satchel away seems full. If that sounds like you, it'd be wise to lend me your ear a moment and hear what I have to say. So I gotta talk to you now? Huh, man, oh man. You can carry around even more than that satchel of yours if you learn to trick to packing things in. I can teach you if you like. What do you say? Alright, fine, teach me. What do I have to do? I like your initiative. My teaching fee is a neat 100 $100. Alright? Small price to pay. Fine. If this is a way to increase my bag size, then fine. If not, you're wasted my money and time. Perfect. Then lend me your ear for a moment. I am! I'm standing right in front of you, you dick! You made space to keep one more kind of item in your satchel. Wait, just one? And that's all there is to it. You see how much more you can fit in by packing things, alrighty? If you want to be able to carry even more things, there's more I can teach you. What do you say? How about next time? When I literally give a damn. There's time when a single extra item can mean the difference between life and death, you know? Yeah, that's great. Just one. That's perfect. Just one more item I needed. I thought you were gonna give me like 5. I gotta find this lady from the gate. Is that you? I heard you caught 3 different species of Pokemon in your trial. That's no mean feat. I have a job that's perfect for a high achiever like you. See, I need help researching. All those pesky Bidoof again. I look away for 1 second and the little scoundrel whisks right into the village. Oh, this is awful. I'm completely failing as a member of the security corps. How can I face Captain Sisu like this? No, get a hold of yourself, Smoogie. Just catch the Bidoof and everything will be fine. But still, 3 Bidoof is a lot. 2 more than I think I could handle on my own, in fact. Oh, I have an idea. I heard that those particular pests gets easily distracted if other Bidoof are nearby and ended up letting their guard down around humans. So if you bring a Bidoof to draw their attention, I can seize the chance to catch the little troublemakers. Voila, the perfect plan. If we combine forces, we'll get all 3. Catch in no time at all. Great, I need to have a Bidoof on my team. I'll trade in my Luxio for the time being. First things first, we need to find where each of those pesky Bidoofs wander to. Remember, they should let their guard down as long as you have another Bidoof with you. Yeah, my Bidoof is like not responsive. Caught it! Great going, team! Caught it! Great going, team! You really have broken English, you know that. Listen here, Survey Corps kid. I saw the darnest thing! I was scouring the Heart Woods for crops we can grow on the fields here when I saw it. This Pokemon called Cherum changing its appearance before my very eyes. It was in the evening. The light was getting dim. And all of a sudden, Cherum's pearls closed right up. So it looked like nothing, but like a little flower bud. Wow, I thought I just witnessed a miracle of evolution. But the next morning, when I went to check on it, that Cherum was right back to full bloom. But why would it bloom just to close back up? Is that how evolution works? Or was it the change I saw something different? When you finish Cherum's Pokédex entry, let me have a look. Would ya? Great. Oh, there you are. Yeah, you said the same thing. Nice work. That puts all the little troublemakers safely in our custody. Now to give them the old heave-ho. Wait, what? You're gonna ditch them? Hold on. It'd be a shame to just send these Beedus back into the wild, no? My construction corps could find a use for them. It's Karen! Huh? You want to keep them? But these naughty nibblers have caused so much trouble for the construction corps. They're just Pokemon being Pokemon. How they're supposed to know our village is a strict no chewing zone. Show good taste on their part to come all the way here to nub on our floor work too. But if they're going to stay here, they're going to have to help with our work. Now, they've got guts. They got the guts to keep trying to get into the village. Plus the teeth to gash through trees and rocks. Just what our crops needs. How about it, little ones? Meals taste better after a day's work, you know. Just what I wanted to hear. Not convinced this lot have it in them to do an honest day's work. But if Sunqua, if I'm butchering, I'm sorry, watching over them, I'm sure it'll work out alright. So I guess that's that settled. Thanks again for your help. I got a rare candy. How are things, my good friend? I certainly hope you're putting that secret backstroke technique I taught you to good use. Either way, I have some super potions here, just for you. Oh, think nothing of it. Having the Survey Corps out and about studying Pokemon is great for business, you know. Supporting you now is actually an investment in my own fortune. Cool. 100, goddamn. And now I must depart. There are ruins that are just calling to me. Ah, the old Cynthia Motho. Alright, I need to trade in the Beedoo to the Pokemon I switched out. Alright, the next mission is just beyond that gate. And this is where I'm gonna leave it here. Diamond and Pearl Clan, and I'm butchering names. This is one crazy episode. The only thing I hated was the freaking puns of time and space. I get it, box office Pokemon, I get them. Come on. Completing the Pokedex is challenging enough as it is. Even getting Pokeballs is not exactly an easy feat. So yeah, to those of you who stood tuned to the end, thank you. I want to say stay toasty because this is XCA saying like and subscribe, leave a comment and all that. And I hope to catch you guys next time in the next episode.